How to approach clients on LinkedIn. You would be surprised how few people understand the right way to approach people on LinkedIn. So we're going to fix that today. I'm going to give you some advice on how to approach clients on LinkedIn so that you get people more interested in you and what you do, which will ultimately get you more clients and grow your business. The first strategy that I want to share with you is personalizing your connection requests. When you go to connect with someone on LinkedIn, don't be like those burn and churn people that are just connecting wildly with people without any regard to who those people are and what's important to them. Take the extra time to go to their profiles, look at some of their content, look at their history, and when you send the connection request, include something that inspired you, that you found when you looked at their profile. That is not only going to make you seem much more human, which is going to be more and more important in 2024, mark my word on that one, it's also going to show them that you care about them. There's a big reason for doing that because LinkedIn wants to show your content to people who you have a caring relationship with on the platform, but it's also going to show them that you took the time to understand who they are. And that's something that's important to everyone, is we want people to understand who we are. This is going to increase the rate at which people accept your connections, and that's going to give you more powerful connections within your LinkedIn ecosystem. Once you've made the connection, your job isn't done. Now it's time to build the connection with a thank you message for the people that accepted your connection request. This is just a very simple message that you send to them, thanking them for accepting you as a connection. The key here is don't pitch, ever. Don't try to sell. Don't offer anything except for a little bit of gratitude. So thank them for connecting with you. You'll be very surprised at the responses you get to that because no one does it. But take the time to do it. It's going to work to your advantage in so many different ways. Some of you are probably going to want to get scientific in your approach. And so that all comes down to tracking your connections. Now, you can do this on LinkedIn just by going and looking through your connections. But one of the things that I like to do is to move my connections to a spreadsheet. The connections that I think I can provide the most value to, I will put them into a spreadsheet. That is my visual reminder to go to their profiles and look at their latest content and interact with it so that we are building that relationship. Now, whether they hire me or not to help them get clients from social media, I still want to be able to contribute to what they do. That's part of my mission, is to help as many people as possible. Heck, that's why I'm making this video for you right now. So I want to lead with education. So I'm going to keep track of my new connections so that I can continue to build that relationship by having a education first, value first approach. Oh, and by the way, if you would like to brainstorm with me about how you attract clients from social media, I'm going to put a link right here to my calendar. I'll also include that in the video description so that you can grab 15 minutes on my calendar. I'll ask you a bunch of questions and give you a bunch of advice. The next strategy I want to share with you is a little bit different, but I want you to give it some consideration. I want you to move the conversation with your best prospects off of LinkedIn, but I don't want you to move them to email, and I don't want you to schedule a get to know you Zoom. Those are things that everybody does. Instead, why don't we send handwritten thank you notes or handwritten notes to our best prospects? What if they had a great piece of content that they created? You read it, you got a transformation from it, you got a big takeaway from it. What if you just took out a pencil or a pen, if you have one of those handy, and you just write a note, hey, read your recent LinkedIn article, I got this out of it, thanks so much for that, signed Chris. Sign your name, don't sign mine, and send that to them in the mail. That is a surefire way to personalize your connections and approach people on LinkedIn in a way that no one else is doing, and you're going to stand out.